In my light, yeah. 눈더미 같이 쌓인 일들은 in my light, yeah. 난 얼마나 더 많이 더 일을 해, yeah. 사람들은 잊지 않을까 내 이름 세 글자를. 덕분에 우린 하루 두 번의 아침 해를 번을 다 집어쳐 오늘 밤 we party. 난 다 밀었어 오랜만에 we mobbing. 계획을 바꿀래 갑자기. 내 새로운 노래가 rockin' on the speaker. 사진 찍고 싶.
Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. The fans here in New Orleans ready to cheer on their Pelicans in this interconference matchup. Now, here's Garland. Driving inside. Count that one.
That is Garland.
And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
And you don't see many teams take these shots as often anymore. It's nice to see them take advantage in this area.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
And the Pelicans with the possession. Pass to Jones. Ingram with it. Just 5 on the clock. Over Mitchell. And that one's good. Ingram.
And I love it when Ingram works for that high percentage look. Such a high basketball IQ.
Mitchell with it. Out defended by Williamson. And Mobley throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
Now, here's Garland. Over McCollum. And again, it's Cleveland.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Pass to Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
No holding Valanciunas back there. And he gets physical and gets through the contact.
Now here's Allen. Guarded by Valanciunas. Back to Garland. No good from outside.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland has some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Now here's Ingram. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Back to Ingram. Launches a three. No good there. And Cleveland the other way now. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
In for the Cavs, Kevin Love.
Pass to LeVert.
Ricky Rubio.
Mobley outside. Love trying to break loose. Mobley misses.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's McCollum. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Love outside. Back to Rubio. Knocks it loose. Stolen by McCollum. Pass to Jones. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kevin Love.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
At the line for your...
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for New Orleans.
Assisted by...
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs. Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
And stolen by Williamson. Outside, Jones. Here's Alvarado. Out to Ingram. Shoots. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Rubio outside. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pelicans.
Your Pelicans. 13. The Cavaliers. 10.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Guys, what stands out to you from the Pelicans in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
That'll be 3 seconds.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
In for the Cavs, Evan Mobley.
The Cavaliers trailed by 3. Here's Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
And it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
Mr. Williamson. And stolen by Mobley.
First personal foul.
Pelicans on D.
Substitution for your Pelicans.
Mitchell feeling it out a bit. Allen with it. Back to Mitchell. Wide open.
Donovan Mitchell.
Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands. Good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. Pass to Hayes. Just 4 to shoot. They turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
Only one man back on D. And it's good for 2. Now it's a 5-point Cleveland lead.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Jared Allen has become a cornerstone of this Cleveland Cavalier team. He plays on both sides of the ball with such intensity.
Substitution on the court.
Outside Garland. To the paint. Here's Okoro. Allen trying to break free. A terrific move by Okoro to score. And talking about Jared Allen, he sure has improved his offensive numbers in recent years.
Yeah, that average in scoring just keeps going up, averaging a double-double 3 of the last 4 seasons. Impressive young center to keep your eyes on.
Back to Mitchell. Down low. And it's Allen slamming it down.
And this is why you feed the big fella Allen on the inside. With his size, he is a major threat anywhere around that hoop.
2 minutes.
Now here's Jones.
2 minutes.
McCollum outside. Williamson outside. Shot clock at 6. Mobley with the block.
Already a stellar defender, Mobley proving he can be relied on to anchor for this team. He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can threat him with the lead pass. Well done.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Cavaliers. Pass to McCollum. 3-pointers off the mark. And here are the Cavaliers. They're on a 17-4 run right now. They grabbed their own miss. Allen.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Offensively, McCollum sees the floor well. Not surprised to see him spot the open teammate.
Allen, that's good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And the foul called on Jared Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul. In for the Cavs.
Here's Williamson. And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
And when he gets the ball anywhere close to the hoop, bet on Zion converting, relentless down low.
Outside Garland to the inside. And Jared Allen again. Allen's got the lead up to 12 now for the Cavs.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Shooting for Cleveland.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Allen is a monster on the glass and continues to improve as a scorer.
And here's McCollum for 3. It's Garland with the ball for the Cavaliers.
Pelicans.
And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
At the line for the Cavaliers.
The continued evolution of Garland has been fun to watch. Every aspect of his game continues to grow and get stronger and more confident.
Here's McCollum. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Pelicans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And look back a season ago. They did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And when you think of McCollum, the word efficient.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We'll return shortly. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Pelicans trailed by 17.
And guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels that the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders, they're building a team to contend. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Hayes. Another shot. And Hayes throws it down.
How about the offensive rebound with a little extra punch on the putback?
You're right, Craig. As they look to trim the deficit, could we see them send a few more bodies to the boards from here on out? Maybe. Just maybe. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off. Back to Ingram. Out of bounds. Cleveland takes possession.
Cavaliers substitution. Kevin Love. Ricky Rubio.
The Cavaliers leading by 15. Pass to Mitchell. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the 3rd quarter. Shot clock at 5. Near the 3-point line, it's Love. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open. I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies to his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league.
Here's Mitchell. The Pelicans make their last shot. Ingram with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Here's McCollum. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
One of the more powerful young guards in our game. Mitchell loves to attack the heart of the defense.
And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And this is why coaches talk about playing with pace. The scoreboard tells it all.
They've been able to attack the defense before they get set, really making the most of their fast break opportunities.
You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it. But it was
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Now LeVert, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Cleveland leading by 23. Here's LeVert. And he stuffs it. What a pass to set him up.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Some nice passing here by New Orleans. They get it back. Hayes. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man.
Tell him quit that. Ain't get no money. Tell him quit that. Yeah, he need relaxing. He needed your taxes. Yeah. We went triple platinum, moon and no nagging. Made it happen. Young and out that bottom, but he made it happen. I don't wanna make no friends. Put me to my ends. Who he think he is in that brand new Benz? They should've knew I was coming. Just a little young and I knew I'd give me some money. No, I turn nothing to something. I look at your cousin, the youngest, he's million and right. And I promise to keep it 100, keep it 100. You see me grinding and hustling, you got to respect me. Give me my check, please. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. And young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, I had it hard. But now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. He richer than he ever been. I'm richer than ever. Whipping a Tesla, cost etc. Hit him with pressure. My won't let up. Tell him to catch up. Wake up, got $1 million in diamonds that sit on the dresser. Run up that check now, flexing my muscles. I feel like cause we come from nothing to rollies and plaques. Fake love, it was holding them back. Flashbacks, why the young, he just wanted to daydream about thumbing through racks. Get cold in the right, tears fall white. Seen it all, he just wanna relax. I'm richer than I ever been. Put my heart before the bad work I ever did. Gave you a second chance and you laugh again. Remember days I used to wonder will we ever win. Young and chasing dreams, reaching for the stars. Be all you can be, either you gon' starve. Young and not that bottom, but he beat the odds. Yeah, ain't gon' lie, I had it hard. But now I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. Yeah, I'm richer than I've ever been. I'm richer than I've ever been. He richer than he ever been. Ever been. Astro, no. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When these people talk too much, put that in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. Ay, what you know about rolling down
She say that I'm cool. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I believe in G-O-D, don't believe in. She keep playing me dumb. I'm a player for fun. Y'all don't really know my mental. Let me give you the picture like stencil. Falling out in a drought. No flow rain wasn't pouring down. See, that pain was all around. See, my mode was kinda lounge. Didn't know which way to turn. Flow was cool, but I still felt burned. Energy up, you can feel my surge. I'm everything like this.